What's happening? What's happening? What is happening? I mean, man, OG truthful to hurts with a Z. I'm gonna get on. Hey, man, look here, y'all. I'm gonna do right. I'm gonna get on time. I'm gonna get on time. Oh boy, if you have never experienced this Georgia traffic, Jamaris, what's going on? Mucho Grande, what's happening? Um, if you never experienced this Georgia traffic, man, blessings to you. I'd like to welcome everybody on the six man K channel and the Mad Mike podcast, along with Truth with a Two TV. Waiting on main event and LT to come on in here. We gonna talk some wrestling tonight, an exclusive world of wrestling. We gonna talk. We gonna do a little weekend review, and we just gonna chop it up a little bit about the. We'll talk about the rise and fall of WCW, and also um, the death of the territories. Just waiting on ALT and the main event to get on in here. Let's see, ALT. He's so busy. Oh boy, it's been a week, y'all. It's been a week. It's been a week, man. When I tell you it's been a week, it's been a whole lot going on. Come on, bro. Br- Bring your ass on, man. These folks will be waiting on you. Forgive us. We argue all the time. Man, it's been a week. Before I get into the route, it's been a week. I tell you, boy, it's been a week. So my a relative of mine, one of my first cousins, her and her husband traveled. I just want to just spit this out, and then we get into it. Her and her husband traveled from Mississippi, North Mississippi, to Chicago for her husband's father's funeral. Okay, they get that part done. They stand at her daughter's house, one of her daughter's house. She falls, breaks her pelvis. She go to the doctor. They run some tests on everything. It's cool. She go back to her family's house. She had a massive heart attack. Um, she died. What up, Speak Your Piece? Um, what up, Christy? Yeah, she died. So now my cousin's husband, who just buried his father 4 days ago, got to bury his wife. So the family kind of reeling, rocking and reeling a little bit. But nevertheless, got LT and how LT, what's going on with you there, brother?
What's going on, man? And I'm sorry for y'all loss, man. My condolences to the family.
Oh yeah. I mean, yep. It's kind of tough, but hey, we know it's part of it. We know it's part of it. Yeah, so All right, LT, we're gonna do a little weekend review, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you, it ain't really much. Because and here's why I said it ain't really much. Okay, no Rhea Ripley, no Charlotte Flair, no CM Punk, no Drew McIntyre, no Alexa Bliss. Why Six show up once a month? Um, Raw been cut down from 3 hours to 2 hours. This bloodline shit is getting stale as fuck. Give me a reason not to be irritated right now.
I don't know why you say the blood ain't getting still.
That shit's stale as hell. It's getting stale
How?
because the shit is it's predictable. For one,
I mean, but you got to give me a legitimate reason. You can't just tell me that it's just stale. Like you got to give me a
okay,
legitimate
all right,
reason why.
okay. Well, allow me to finish, please.
Okay.
For one, it's predictable. Shit getting leaked out. You don't see shit getting leaked out like Monday. It was just Monday. Seth told he pretty much told both sides that he wasn't gonna be the fifth member. Now that I already leaked that I guess Seth had a house match against, I don't know, had a house match against Bronson Reed and Solo and got involved and then Jimmy J and Sammy ran out and saved him. So now I guess he gonna help Roman help Roman. That shit stale to me, bro. Like, I mean, you don't watered the shit down for one. All right. I argue with you. I kind of argued with you and Mike when y'all was saying, hold up on finishing Cody's story. Okay, motherfucker, y'all was right. Okay, all right. One time y'all were right. Nevertheless,
Bro, that's that. Don't play me because I ain't. One thing about me, I'm always made a profit.
now stop being so damn tight ass. I'm just joking with you. God damn, switch to decaf.
So
So I asked you. So I asked you. Give me a reason, not for me not to be tight ass. I told you how I felt about it. Why should I look forward to this shit that we already know what's gonna happen?
I mean, having Solo Crew beat Roman Crew at Crown Jewel is doing numbers. But truth be told, the person that's benefiting the most from this, or going to benefit the most from this, is going to be Jacob. Only problem I have is the fact that they not WWE ain't allowing Jacob to be Jacob. Like if you look at him in other avenues or like in like independent circuits, he displaced.
He too real. I done seen some of his videos. I done seen some of his. I done seen him some of his content. Some of his he ain't gonna last. He ain't gonna last at all because he too real.
But that's what folks want. I mean, they got. I mean, WWE starting to understand that they not fully with it, but they starting to understand that people do want something that feel authentic. They don't want to feel like something that's manufactured or anything like that. Because like I said, it hurts Jacob run in WWE if you're not allowing him to do stuff like that, especially when you look at social media, people putting like highlights of him in independent circuits and seeing his promo game, his wrestling ability, the whole nine. So it makes folks like they looking like we waiting on, y'all to actually take the cuffs off Jacob so he can really be Jacob. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Mike just joined us. Mike, I'm over here crying, and Travis pretty much telling me in a nice way to shut the fuck up whining. And I'm gonna tell you what I'm whining about. This shit is getting stale. Like this this whole bloodline story, and yes, y'all told me that we need to hold up on finishing Cody's story, and right now I see where that's biting. That's biting them in the ass.
To my back, what the Cody story joint.
I mean, wasn't it you and Mike telling me that we need to leave Roman as the main heel?
I mean, because a lot of the reason why Roman got so much traction was due to the fact that like people want like they enjoy like it was either you had a large group of people that enjoy him winning and being heel, and you had a large group of people that hated the fact that he was still champion. But either way you looked at it, it drew traction.
But see,
now
I think the thrill of the chase kept the ratings going. The thrill of the chase, you know.
Yeah, who was going to be the guy to take the belt off him?
Yeah. Because
I slightly disagree with that. Roman was just fucking good. Roman is just goddamn good. Like you can sit up here and talk about him having the strap, but he was bigger than the strap, and that's just the way it is.
No, the thing about it, I'm not doubting his abilities because
no, I ain't finished. The thing is nobody else was worthy of him. Like y'all, like.
Gonna talk to you after goddamn show. That's the second time in the last 30 minutes you don't talk to me bad, and then can't talk to me bad.
I don't think. I just don't think anybody's worth it. Like they tried to hurry up and give everybody. They tried to give. They tried to hurry up. What really happened? It wasn't even about Roman. It wasn't about Cody. It was about that piece of shit that y'all had at who's the face right now? That stale ass, boring ass Damian Priest. Okay, that's what it is. They tried to rush to get to him, and the shit ain't working.
Hold up, how Damian get it? What Damian do?
Because it's boring. And what reason was it to try to turn Roman?
Yeah.
What's the real reason why you would try to turn Roman?
I'm still trying to figure out what Damian got to do. The one-on-one show, one on the other show.
You're not thinking. Use your head. You're trying to figure it out. What reason? Why would you take it off? Why would you take it off Roman? Who would that benefit?
I mean, we said this the whole time when we hold on. What I'm saying, we said this the whole time that we had said that even though Roman was bigger than the strap, like, but that was the problem because nobody else could really just, they couldn't take his place. Like once you take it off him, it was gonna be like, okay, then what?
Yeah.
I see. I didn't want to hear that when you said that back in the summer. I didn't want to hear. Let me finish. Damn it. Let me.
Go ahead.
Let me say I was wrong. I don't need you to tell me. God damn it. I didn't want to hear it, y'all. Everybody in the chat. I didn't want to hear it because I was just gung ho about Cody finishing the story, and I'm glad he did.
Yeah,
I'm glad he did. And he's been and Cody been holding it down for the company, him and Priest. Because let me tell you something. Let's get to the other champion. He ain't doing jack shit. Look, I'm so sick. When is Walter gonna do?
Look, both of them boring the shit out of me. I'm right there with you. Both of them boring the shit. I'm so tired of him smiling in front of females. Priest is he disgusts me now. I can't even look at him.
I ain't talking about
doing TikToks with women and shit. Like, man, sit your big punk ass down somewhere.
That's his girl, bro. He can't do a TikTok with his girl.
Nigga, he doing it with every female, not just his girl. It's just a bunch of all he doing is TikTok with women. That's his whole that's his whole his whole shtick now.
I don't
want to see that shit.
You
ain't Eddie Guerrero. You ain't Eddie Guerrero.
You being a dick, Mike. You being a dick.
No, I'm not. I don't want. For one, the reason why it's stupid is because for one, in order for anybody to be with women like that, you got to be a jackass. I'm talking about a jackass like Eddie Guerrero is. You got to be a jackass like what Dominic is right now. He fucking smiling and dancing and shit. Like it just doesn't go well with wrestling. I mean, you got to be Ric Flair.
What's the girl name? One of the KCs is either Kaden or Katana. Listen, he ain't even he just sitting there, he ain't even doing nothing, bro.
I look as a wrestler, and I'm talking about I love all styles. I don't want to see him smiling and dancing with females. I just don't want to see that.
What am I missing?
And it's a lot of people. I'm not the only one. It's a lot of people been saying the same thing. Yeah, Blake Priest, he can put on.
Mike ain't doing a good job explaining it. I think I know about it, which I hate when he do that because instead of him just spitting out what the problem is, he's speaking riddles.
You ain't comprehending. It ain't my fault. Y'all ain't comprehending. I said it.
My comprehension level on 100, bro. I can comprehend. You're not explaining it well.
I said it clear day. I don't want to see no big ass Puerto Rican black dude smiling and dancing with bitches. Okay,
So what you saying that you're not really giving a reason. You're saying all you're saying is.
Look, all this smiling and look. No, I don't want to see.
Where is he doing it at? I haven't seen that because the only
it's
TikTok
all over. It's not just on. It's on TikTok. It's on interviews. Every time he turn around, he's smiling and dancing with females.
I don't see it. The only thing I see is him.
Because you're not on. Like, I don't think you follow TikTok and you don't follow TikTok. You don't follow his interviews, and you don't watch a lot of his stuff off the camera and stuff. Okay. And that's the problem.
So let me help you, Johnson. Let me help you because again, he really not saying it. The problem is.
Let me say what's up to the chat, please. Jamarcus, Mucho, speak your piece. Christy, Robert, Brian Peoples, William, Amy, Brian Murphy, what's up, man? OG Big Sam, Mr. White. Okay, now we go.
The problem is it doesn't fit Priest's character. That's the problem. Him doing like you been you supposed to have been healed this whole time. So while you being healed, why are you on social media laughing and cutting up with the ladies and stuff? Or you supposed to be like this dark matter, but you laughing and cutting up? Because don't get me wrong, when you think of a guy like Undertaker, that man stayed in character for 30 years. If you did see him doing a thing, it was either in a dark match or people caught him at the airport and he was being nice. Since he's retired, his character, dude is the most jolliest person you ever seen in your life. And you ain't never seen take a talk this much in your life when you look at his podcast.
Okay, let's go back to a prior conversation that we all had. Everybody can't be the heel, bro. Somebody got.
It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. I don't have a problem with you doing it every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's every once in a while. But every time I turn around and I see him, he's smiling and dancing.
Bro, I get in my feelings. I guess I'm a little soft on Priest.
You was one of the biggest heel factions in the world, and then y'all take that away and start having them dancing. It's like the Big Show.
I get it. I get what you're saying. But what the fuck is Triple H doing? Why did he cut an hour off Raw?
Who?
Why? You know
it really ain't no point of having an hour on Raw like that.
they going to Saturday the Saturday thing on NBC, so that's why they took that off. So
they try to bring back
the Saturday Night Ref and whatever
the
that
old
thing.
Saturday Night Main Event
Yeah.
thing. Okay, football.
Oh, so I didn't know that. So they trying to. So that's what they doing. They trying to bring back the Saturday Night Main Event and making that like a normal occurrence.
Yep.
But see, what college football season is not the time to do that. Not the time to start that though. Why you just didn't start that during the off season for college football? But okay, I see. I see.
Brian, they're not protecting their superstar. They just letting these superstars, and that's the thing that Undertaker, Kane, and a lot of wrestlers, they don't do a good job of protecting their characters. And that's like you can't have your wrestlers having one way on screen and then off screen he dancing and shucking and driving like that's why people lost the love for. I won't say lost love, but they kind of got irritated with Big Show. Like he became a dancer, became a joke.
Abdullah talked about that. Talked about always protecting the integrity of the business, meaning like if you motherfuckers beefing on the air, y'all can't be seen walking.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah.
You can't be seen walking to the airplane together. You can't be seen sitting in a restaurant chopping it up together. You know, you can't be seen at the
exactly
going back beer. I get that part of it. But see, like the public don't make it no better. Like these low these fucking Twitter or X GMs, they be so happy to be the first to tell a story that Seth is going to be the fifth member. Man, what you get out of tell everybody that ahead of time? Cornball ass motherfucker, go take a shower.
I wholeheartedly agree. It's too much of that. It's too much of that.
And that's probably why the attitude that I got about this. Like.
Yep.
Okay, getting to the ladies. Okay, so I guess it's abundantly clear that they're gonna let that ugly ass girl with all that extra plastic shit going on who done love.
That Tiffany Stratton.
They're gonna let her take the belt off.
I have no idea what I don't know what. I don't get it.
Live. I don't think they're gonna let her take the belt off this. So obviously, they're gonna let her take the belt. They're gonna let her take the belt off Nia, or you see Nia. You see Naomi trying to get they trying to give Naomi a push. You see how that worked? Jimmy be off for months. Naomi the show back up. Now Naomi getting a push. See how that works?
Oh yeah.
I'm missing something. How does that work? Because how does that correspond to their careers? Because she been there while he was off.
Well, no, but she was still out for a while, and you know why she left. So of course she got the inside.
So when she left, when her and Sasha walked out.
But here's the thing. See, the only reason why Sasha ain't back is she ain't got the plug that Naomi. If Sasha had the plug that Naomi had to get back in the WWE, she would have brought her ass back.
Because Naomi didn't have to suck her ass to do that. Like if Sasha came back, she have to make up a lot of stuff and get back on the good graces of a lot of people.
Well, see, from what I'm hearing about behind, she quit, and that's but I all the way true. But maybe they let Naomi take it off of Nia, and then Tiffany cash in on Naomi. I'm just speculating, but they're not gonna let her cash in on.
I'm just not. I can see it happening with Tiffany, but it's like it's just not gonna have it's not gonna have what they think. It's not gonna have the effect that they think because I don't see that like the lure and the excitement around Tiffany is pretty much dead. Like she's just there now, and that's why I was like I personally I could see I could see Liv keeping it for a minute. But like I can see that also, but I just don't see the talk behind Tiffany Stratton no more. Like I just don't get it.
All right, let's talk about we had some cuts this week. Surprising with a couple of cuts. We had Tegan Knox, Indy Hartwell, and Baron Corbin. I know Tegan was hurt a lot.
Yeah.
You got enough shit.
Yeah, Mucho, I made it, man. Hey, this traffic, man. This Atlanta, Georgia traffic. It's Indy. I'm still lost on what happened with Indy. I mean, they put the NXT strap on her. Then she gets drafted to Raw. She gets drafted to Raw, and then nothing.
Talking about India Hartwell?
Yeah. She was somebody's sidekick for a minute, and now she.
Didn't they win? Hold up! Didn't they win the tag titles?
I mean, Indy was like thing is, I never even understood why she was even that popular to begin with. Like I never understood that. Like,
only thing I didn't like is like you had said earlier about people wanting to be the first one to break news, and she found out via social media that they weren't renewing her contract. Like that to me was wild. Cause how the world somebody find out via social media that they wasn't no longer fit to be employed by the company?
That's foul. That shit foul, bro.
That really was.
Foul.
That Sean dude, he be breaking a lot of that bull crap.
Somebody need to do something about that because he
always
somebody else up before they talk to her anyway.
Right.
But
because like I said, for this girl to be on, like you see somebody putting out a report, hey, breaking news, India Hartwell will be released or contract will not be renewed with WWE, and she quoted the tweet like, wait, what? Like, what you mean? Nobody ain't told me nothing. And then now people got to try to play damage control. Like, well, we were thinking about it, but we weren't waiting for sure. But since he done said it, I guess this was the news. Like, she ain't had no business finding out through social media that she no longer had a job.
That's foul and that's tacky. And I agree with Brian. Her character wasn't even developed. I mean, like that was this angle with Dexter Lumis. And then, I don't know if they tried to get Candace to help her because Candace already established. I don't know. That's kind of surprising because I thought she had a low potential to me. Baron Corbin, that's a head scratcher because I think the reason why that's a head scratcher because Baron Corbin is one of the crew that kept it afloat during the pandemic.
And Kurt Angle spoke about that. He was like, him getting released from WWE and nothing really can't, like, you had this man beat Kurt Angle at WrestleMania for his last match, and then you gave him King of the Ring. He had a spark, but y'all let the spark die. You did nothing with that man. It made it look bad. Like y'all could have put a belt on him or something.
What happened to the Lone Wolf? Because to me, that was his best character. His original. What happened?
The writers, man. Like I said, sometimes WWE get writers and they get real stale with stuff. Like it's like they don't know what they're doing. And I don't think. And another problem I have with WWE, especially like the latter years of Vince, you don't allow people to. You don't allow people to like try to develop their own character or having them much of a say so with their character. Like that's one of the biggest problems I have. Like you said, Indy Hartwell, she had a spark. She had a spark in NXT. You bring her to Raw, but you did nothing with her. But that gave Vince the man vibes. Because how many people that you see him do that with? Like folks had so much of a surge in NXT, and the minute they hit the main roster, they fizzed out.
And I guess that explains why they're probably trying to push Carmelo the way they're pushing him. By creating this feud between him and Andrade, and that's a good one. Matter of fact, who won Game 7?
I can't tell you.
Yeah. I know they was tied at 3. Who won? Anybody in the chat know who won Game 7 between Andrade and Carmelo?
I said so. So like it's yeah. I knew it was 3-3, but I forgot. I totally forgot they were having a Game 7 match. So I can't even tell you.
Okay. Let's go.
I believe LA Knight did interfere with it. That's what
let's. You know what, Mike? That's something else you right about. I'm not telling you no more. This. I got down LA Knight. Bro. Like, dude, like. Oh, but okay, let's go ahead on the.
What you want to? We've been telling you that LA Knight trash this whole time. Yeah. He was haters.
Okay, you're right. All right.
Now he talking about some suffering succotash. So I saw that bullshit trending on X today. I was like, y'all really cheering this dude saying suffering.
He like, said what?
I swear to God, I saw that. I was just doing some videos.
Why did you
correction videos, and he said suffering succotash in a promo or something, and it was trending. I said, "Oh my God, are you fucking serious?"
Please, let's get back. I can't because you know LT ain't gonna let that go. You know he ain't gonna let that go. I recently.
I really died.
That I did not know. Mike, how old was you when you found out that Vince once owned WCW?
Oh shit! How old was I?
Bro,
yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know that until like late. Yeah, later.
That he actually owned WCW.
Yeah, I didn't find out until late. Yeah,
and they had to.
I think somebody else had it. Ted didn't have it at that moment. I don't think
he wound up selling the Cowboy Bill watch because he had to did some old shady shit.
You know what? Yeah, I do remember that. I remember that story.
So when he went back and got it, for good, it was an axe to grind for him. It was an axe to grind for him. But really, man, that shit that happened WCW did not have to happen. When I went back and just watched this shit again, it didn't have to happen. It was WCW really got took down because of a bunch of stubborn, egotistical ass motherfuckers, bro. Who just and Vince fed off of it. What y'all thoughts on that?
I mean, that's the God and the truth. It wasn't nothing that you really can't deny that, because that's exactly what it was. Like the man, like between Nash, Hogan, Bret Hart, Flair, and them. Yeah, they had egos.
you had too many people with creative control, like Hogan. Hogan really, to be honest with you, if you go back and look at it in retrospect, it was Hogan.
Hogan destroyed wrestling altogether because that's the reason why he left WWE, WWF at the time, because he wanted creative control. And Vince and his dad, well, it was an unwritten rule back then that a lot of talent didn't have creative control. And when he started, well, that's kind of how Ventura, Jesse Ventura, like he wanted creative control over a lot of stuff, and he wanted to kind of and that's kind of what kind of I like. A lot of people hate Vince, but like he's actually right. You don't want to give your talent too much creative control, because they start doing stuff like Hulk Hogan do, because they draws like at it doesn't matter what Hogan do. You know what I'm saying? People just gonna love him. And then when you give him creative control, he's just gonna be out here doing a bunch of bullshit, because he gonna get paid and people gonna love him regardless. So I actually
he'll do stuff like not losing, like he can hold the belt for how long he ever want to, because the fans.
So Vince actually saved wrestling. So I like, the thing is, yeah, he's a jackass, but like that's one thing that I do agree with him in. You never give the Stone Cold, the Rock's creative control, that much creative control, because they'll end up doing whatever the fuck they feel like.
But you know what, Tremaine Freeman, what you saying is what I thought. I thought Russo was the one who's screwing shit up. But when you listen to Russo's interview, Russo said pretty much he had an issue with how Hogan, get back to Michael said, had too much control. And he said it was ruining the business. Like,
and that was Jeff Jarrett tried to help him, but like Jeff Jarrett wasn't a big enough star to kind of help him.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Well, see, Double J didn't know how to use. He always, no pun intended, he didn't know how to use his stroke. You know what I mean? Because if he had to use his stroke, he would have been able to get together with. I'm gonna tell all these years I thought it was Russo, but I'm finding out it wasn't.
Yeah, it was
and I don't think Bischoff did. See, Bischoff just sat back in the bushes. He sat back in the.
He made money. The thing is, as long as he kept money in Ted Turner's pocket, like Ted Turner wasn't gonna care.
Yeah. But Bischoff just sat back in the bushes and just watched everything implode. And he threw his hands up and said, "Wasn't me." But he could have intervened. Him and Russo had a little, I guess, beef, you want to call it. I think Arnold did wrestle briefly, Mucho Grande. I think he did wrestle briefly, but it was just a cup of coffee if he did. But I know he was world-class bodybuilder. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad at the time because David Arquette was one of the hottest actors in Hollywood. I mean, and then the angle where they brought in Rodman as Rod Stiller and brought in Karl Malone
and Master P and No Limit.
Because see, Karl Malone and DDP helped Goldberg take the strap off of, I think it was off Scott Hall in the Georgia Dome. I was there. I'm telling you, I was there. My motherfuckers, they still singing Goldberg. I mean, those angles wasn't bad. As long as you didn't drag them out too long.
Right. That was the problem.
I do want to piggyback on something that Mike said about Vince, because like you said, like you don't want to have your superstar to have creative control. On the downside about Vince used to take his top guys and do bullshit. Like an example, like don't get me wrong, I understand that you got to try to shelter in new talent as your top people, because your other talent starting to get up there in age, whatever. But like when I heard why him and why Stone Cold left, like why he walked out, it made sense. Because okay, he take being a mid Carter at WrestleMania with Scott Hall. Okay, fine. I mean, y'all still legends in your own right. But to shelter in Brock Lesnar as the next guy, you got him beating Stone Cold on a regular smuggler Monday Night Raw. That don't bode well. Like Stone Cold name is big. If you gonna have this man beat me, have him work his way up the ladder and beat me at a pay-per-view on his way to becoming a champion. But beating me on a regular Monday Night Raw, no.
Well, he dodged the bullet, because if he would have won that, like Brock definitely would have walked out, and he would have been looking dumb if he went through with that. If Stone Cold would have went through with that. So he actually dodged the damn bullet.
Who, Brock?
No, Vince dodged the bullet, because Brock, he after he had that neck injury, he quit. He walked away. You don't remember him? Yeah, he because it was right after that match that he had with Kurt Angle.
Yeah,
both of them had like neck injuries, so he walked away.
But that was because damn Brock tried that damn shooting star press and Daniel broke his neck.
Yeah,
Brock almost killed himself.
He almost killed himself. He landed on his neck. Like he landed on it, man. He could have fucked you always. So like I said,
but remember now, he did wrestle another year, because remember he took on Goldberg at WrestleMania the following year, and then I think after that match is when he walked out.
Yeah, and he started getting sick after that. So like I said, Vince, he dodged the bullet. He dodged a major bullet right there.
So basically, you saying Stone Cold saved his face by walking out.
He actually did. He did Vince, because not soon after that, Vince, Stone Cold, and that's when they started pushing Cena around that time, and that's why they had to change everything. They had to change everything around that same time. So like I said, he dodged the bullet. He dodged the bullet. That's when they started going to that. They started going to that PD bull crap.
Yeah, I think Austin walked in 2002, but he came back and had his final match in 2003, and then Rock walked. I mean, Rock pretty much walked in 2003 after he took the loss to Goldberg at Backlash right after that WrestleMania, and then he pretty much was a no-show pretty much all the way up until towards WrestleMania 04. And then you had a Rocky Sock Connection versus Evolution, but that was pretty much sheltering in the new talent in Batista and Randy Orton for them to be the top guys. And then that's when Rock completely left for Hollywood right after that.
Yep.
And I think Austin only worked because he was just still fulfilling his contract obligation with WWE. So instead of him being an actual full-time wrestler, I don't think he was just playing a GM role. And once the full-time contract wore out, he was making special appearances. After that, it wasn't nothing else. But as far as Vince owning WCW, like that, I mean, like some of us knew. I did hear about it years ago, but I completely forgot. I mean,
I didn't know it. I did not know.
Yeah, I completely forgot. But like I said, that waiting for my time when they did it and whatnot. And And like you said, WCW could have still been running, but due to massive egos, mainly Hogan's, that's why it faltered. Because you let this man end up getting complete power, and he wasn't trying to fold for nobody. You
had Brett, you had Brett, Nash, Hogan,
all of massive egos.
Dusty, Rick, too many. It was too many damn. How the old saying goes, there were too many chiefs and not enough Indians.
True.
Yep.
And then you got also like the folks that had underrated egos. Like people don't understand how much, like, Scott had his, Jeff Jarrett had his. I ain't gonna lie. When you look back at it, I was surprised. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying the man wasn't talented. Clearly, it was. But you be if you look back at it with all the egotistical folks that were running through WCW, you'd be surprised that damn Booker T even won the championship as many times he did.
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, they threatened to kick everybody's ass in that motherfucker.
They said him and Steve Gray was some bad for real.
Yeah.
I mean, well, Book did do prison time for real, so like he really was a different breed. Like
him and the MVP.
Yeah.
They say MVP said something slick to Chris Jericho. They said Jericho came out his mouth sideways. The MVP said MVP because he called MVP a jobber, and they say MVP had to get a little greasy with him.
I mean, but a lot of folks don't realize, like, they be talking to people that actually live real life stuff. These boys got into wrestling because that was a way out from the life that they was already living. Y'all folks got into wrestling because you love this. But even though they love it too, because they done got into it, but these folks were real deal Holyfield cats on the streets, and y'all wasn't that. So you talking greasy to the folks that done did time in the penitentiary. Yeah, you might want to chill. I mean, like, and the crazy part about it, because, like, don't get me wrong, you look at a person like Undertaker, he got plenty of respect in the wrestling world. His name means something, but even he bowed down to a certain group of folks.
Undertaker is one guy who played the game the right way, all the way from beginning to end. Like, he never broke. What's the name? I almost got him one time. What's my boy name with the hose?
With the hose?
Yeah, with the hose.
Oh, Godfather.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did a podcast and he said that.
Yeah.
He said while he was talking to him during the promo, he said he would bite the hell out the bottom, like the inside of his mouth the whole time.
If you go back and look at it, you can see that.
Yeah. Cause he was trying his damnedest not to break, and then Paul Bearer wasn't making it no better. Like, and another time they tried to get him to break, I think like, a lot of people don't even know that's how the People's Elbow even became a finisher. Because the move was specifically created to make take a break. That's why the move was created. And there was that, and it was also, you find clips of them doing like stuff after shows. And I think after Monday Night Raw one night, they had Undertaker, Goldust, and Booker T in the ring. And Booker T did, his famous spinner Rooney. So they was like, we're going to get a Taker Rooney. And when he said that, Rock came out, Vince came out, even Triple H completely broke character because he's supposed to be heel. He was like, damn all that. I don't give a damn about the heel part. I just want to see this man make a fool of himself.
He should really owe the company. He should really owe the company. Many times he done broke.
Yeah.
He done broke character. He should owe the company.
Yeah, he was complete heel that night. They had a match with him. Matter of fact, I think Rock was part of that match too. They all left and Taker was still in the ring. And like I said, them boys and I think who it was, the Un-Americans, which was like Tess. It was Tess, Lance Storm, and somebody else. Them boys came back out. They was like, look, we might be healed, but we here for this. Like, but like you said, he never broke character. The most I seen take a broke character in a dark match, somebody recorded him where he sprayed water on himself and started acting like what the dude name that passed away? The guy that used to run, they used to sprint to the ring when his music hit. God, I can't think of his name.
Ultimate Warrior.
That's it. That was the most I seen take a break character was in a dark match, and he did that. But you are absolutely correct. He played the wrestling game the right way from start to finish, which that goes back to what Mike said earlier about Damian Priest. Because you're supposed to be some mythical guy or whatever the case may be, and here you is, you doing TikToks and stuff. You can't be doing that. You gotta have
about this. That ain't something that I'm making up. But like Undertaker talked about this even with about Omos. Like these big dudes they not using their size. They doing whatever it takes to get popular. You know what I'm saying? Even if like they're not protecting their character, you just want to be popular. So if you got a shuck and jive, that's what they doing.
They don't want to be. I mean, hell, at the end of the day, shit, they're gonna be left behind, bro. If they don't, shit.
I mean, are they really?
I mean, cause Bronson Reed taking full advantage of it, and hell, he ain't that big. The dude maybe an inch taller than me.
Yeah, he's short.
Yeah, Bronson is not big, which is crazy because they got that man doing on television. He's big Bronson Reed until you see him walk to the ring. You like, boy, what is that?
Like, to be real, like, what you mean left behind? You Omos. If you're not gonna, I mean, the worst he can be is a mid carder. You know, somebody like Big Khali, Great Khali, and you a specialty guy, but like you still gonna have a spot. So like just doing what you told is like he's still big enough. He's a big enough attraction.
I mean, hell, even Great Khali did hold the title at one point while he was doing his run with WWE.
And he was
the champion.
He's still popular right now. And though, like that Great Khali and what old big dude too, the Funkadactyl motherfucker. Like even him, like he had a solid career outside of WWE, protecting his character.
I could stand that.
You know what I'm saying?
Snoop Dogg's former bodyguard.
Yeah. Like wrestlers don't protect their character. Like they just like they ready to dance, they ready to act tough. They ready to do anything and everything just to get popular. And that shit is annoying.
I can understand because I do feel like Omos literally being pretty much a giant in real life, and you not getting utilized as one. Like I ain't gonna lie.
Is he still? Or did he go?
He is. He actually is.
Like the crazy, like I said, the crazy thing about watching, like that WrestleMania from last year was crazy. Cause you had that man pretty much dominate Brock Lesnar the whole match, just for him to get suplexed 3 times and L5, he got pinned. No, that should not happen.
At that point, I never wanted to see Brock Lesnar again, and I'm not anxious to see his daughter. That's a ugly. That's a ugly moment right there, boy. I swear to God.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When I saw that, when they posted, it was like Brock Lesnar's daughter. I said, ooh, Jesus.
She looked too much like her dad. And now see, Ava looked like The Rock. But Ava
and damn, what his ex-wife name is?
Danny.
Danny. That's what they call her, Danny.
But at least she's still pretty. Some big ass teeth she can go. The only thing
She got she listen. Dwayne couldn't deny that girl if he wanted to because she literally got that man head.
Hell no, she got his head.
She got his whole head.
She got his whole
and
head.
When she smile a certain way, I'm talking about spitting image.
When she smiles, she is twin.
Right. So I mean, so like, but with that being said, though, like I get what he's saying. Like a guy, you do have guys that was big, like because back in the day, and y'all days of watching wrestling back in like the 80s and 90s and early 90s, you know, people that was like real big, they weren't dubbed that they weren't utilized as no guinea pig or no dang,
they didn't play that. That's
right.
how those guys beat the shit out of people. How you think Mark Henry became Mark Henry? Because he didn't play that shit. He bust motherfuckers' heads in the back. Crap. Like that's the whole point.
That's motherfucker.
I mean, would you watch a nigga that could that could fold a frying pan?
No, I'm just saying him. Just like it's just like when you're that big, you gotta throw your weight around. Even if it's bad, you gotta throw your weight around. Them dudes, they not throwing their weight around. They ready to dance and sing and put on crochet braids and shit. Like, bro, like get the fuck out of my face.
Let the crochet braids go. You let them go now.
No, we're never letting that go.
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying Priest done let him go.
But
no, he didn't.
He doing shit that women do. That's like if you're gonna do whatever it takes, leave that shit to women. This is Zelina Vega, you know what I'm saying? Let them do whatever it takes to get popular. Like when you a dude like that though, and you a big guy like that, bro, throw your weight around. Don't be sitting up here dancing and giggling and shit.
I mean, bro, do you not realize? Because like you said, you don't really be on social media, but do you realize that the night of WrestleMania, when Damian Priest won that belt, bisexual Undertaker was trending literally for about 5 days straight. Like literally, bisexual Undertaker was trending.
And why you think they call him that? Because he always hanging around women and doing women shit.
That ain't what got called bisexual Undertaker. Both y'all need to cut y'all.
Yeah, yes, it is.
I could pull up the tweets and screenshots. They literally, bro, they had bisexual Undertaker trending literally for 5 days. As a matter of fact, he posted a picture
to the ring. We watching.
No, you wrong on this. You absolutely wrong.
He posted a pic. As a matter of fact, I could go to his Instagram page where he posted a picture after that night. Listen. I can go to his Instagram thing. I can go to his Instagram page and find a picture that he posted that night and show where Rhea Ripley was in his comment section saying bisexual Undertaker.
Everybody was reading them.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. That's what happened. Yeah, that's what happened. Rhea Ripley called him that because of how he was. Because of
no, they called it because he was getting smoked by the internet.
Yeah, we been calling that man bisexual Undertaker, and it just blew up that day because it was WrestleMania. Plus, a lot of people were tuning in when they started showing what made folks pay attention to the hashtag is when we started posting pictures of Bianca and Jade and all them in the ring.
That had been.
And then once that happened, that's when everything like I said, everybody was starting to tune in to WrestleMania. And like I said, the minute he won that belt, bisexual Undertaker went trending.
And Undertaker had to come out and say, "Nah, I don't condone that shit. I fuck with Priest, but I don't condone that shit. You don't use my name." So that had been going on for a minute with him. That bisexual Undertaker had been that been going on for a minute.
Hey, bro, y'all gonna get off my boy DP, bro.
I mean, look.
I'm kind of getting.
He's a terrific. Look, the man is a terrific wrestler. I'm not gonna take that away from him. But stay off.
I mean, using the initials DP don't go well with that.
It don't go well. See, I was gonna leave that alone, but since you said that, yeah.
I mean, we call him the man bisexual undertaker. Your initials DP, like it just ain't going well. It ain't going well.
Are we splitting up the new day or what? Let's shift gears. Are we splitting up the new day or what?
I think it's a setup.
I think it's a setup for something too. I don't think they'll break up like that, but it's a setup for something. I don't know what it is, but
me personally, I feel like it's a setup for Big E's return.
And I
can see that.
And they all do a heel turn.
Yeah, I can see that happen. I can see that.
Because the most I remember seeing was Big E. Like Big E was getting an update on, on like what he can do. Can he come at the wrestling? Can he not? And he really ain't been saying much. And then Buddy just been dark with it. If you see him on social media, he just like posting pictures with him and Mia Yim's baby sister being together.
I heard he was spotted working out with Keith Lee.
I mean, and that could be a possible thing. So
he has. I saw it.
So I mean, like I said, when that boiled down to it, like this man, like like I said, when it boiled down to it, I could see where this dude, it could be something where he's returning, because to see Kofi and Xavier just like going at each other on screen, disagreeing and so on and so forth. I'm like, bro, it's gonna get to a point where they gonna have them boys just line up and guess what? The New Day back, or they do a heel turn. That would be refreshing, but at the same time, I don't see them doing that.
Who they gonna fight? The heel turn. Who they gonna fight? Everybody can't be a heel.
But that's why. But what I'm also looking at, it ain't just like everybody can't be a heel. The New Day fan base, like kids love them guys.
Yeah, right here, right here eating booty-os and shit.
I think that was probably I think that's one of the reasons why I didn't like the New Day initially, because it felt like it's like damn, why can't black wrestlers in WWE ever be taken seriously? Why we always got to be stuck with BS gimmicks? Like, no, don't get me wrong. Is that their personality? Absolutely, because that is their personality. Them boys are grown ass nerds, but still, like booty-os, you host a WrestleMania wearing Dragon Ball Z outfits, so on and so forth. Like, come on, bro. I would like for them to be taken seriously. Like right now, I know y'all might not like it, but seeing the Hurt Business or the Hurt Syndicate in AEW, I've just seen them in a couple of segments, it felt right, because instead of having Shelton Benjamin with his talent look like a lesser person, he looked like, Bobby Lashley's equal. They got a nice theme song that fits them, so on and so forth. Like, it's a nice push. And even seeing Shelton talk about it in a podcast where folks asked him like what went wrong with the Hurt Business, and he was just like, y'all don't understand how hurt we was that they broke us up. Like, everything was going right. Me and Sid.
Many people in that. Like, I wish they get over this bitter shit. There's too many people in the W. You can't push everybody, and that's the problem. They don't get that. You can get pushed like that over at AEW because it's not a lot of guys.
But if you having faction wars, you ain't. But that's a faction.
But it don't matter. You still got other people that you invested in. They done had their day, so it's not personal. But you can't push everybody. These guys done had their day. They had their time.
But why did they kill the Hurt Business though? Because to me, they was the Hurt.
I mean, it was. The thing is, was it? What did they do right by those guys? Probably not. But like, it's not. You just destroyed them because just like you didn't see any talent in them. I think at sometimes like with guys like that who had their day, and yeah, they popular, but like they've had their day. Instead, you want to give somebody else an opportunity who probably haven't had their day.
So here's where I'm gonna disagree with you on that. Yeah, you can say they don't have their day, they've been in their prime, whatever. But Hurt Business was literally super freaking popular when it was together. But they was really popular.
They had their day. That's the point. They had their day. Other guys, like other younger talent that they invested in, haven't had their day. So it's easier to tell them no because they had their day than somebody else who's younger.
That still don't make sense.
Yes, because you're a fan of it.
It ain't about me being bro. You literally are destroying. You're destroying something that's at the top. That makes no sense.
It's not, because think of it like this: just like in football, if you got a young guy who you invested X amount of draft picks in, and then you got a guy like a Julio Jones, he's still valuable to him, and he's had his moment in the sun, and he's then. Like, what are you going to do? Chances are, as an organization, you're going to invest in the younger guy because the other guy done had his spot. So it's not personal. I think it's a lot of times it comes down to business. And they were doing a great look. They were popular, but it's easier for them to get noticed over there at AEW and get their time in the sun at AEW than it is in the WWE.
These boys were literally scorching hot. Scorching hot.
I don't disagree.
That the Hurt, imploding the Hurt Business hurt. It hurt him because yeah, think about it. Shelton a vet, he gonna be all right. Bobby a vet, he gonna be all right. MVP a vet, he gonna be all right. But that he was the odd man out. So now they try to package him with the third dude from Hit Row.
Hit Row, yeah, I forgot his name.
I know Triple H. I know Triple H. Ashanti Adonis, I think, something like that.
Yeah, that's his name, Ashanti Adonis.
I think Triple H kicking himself in the ass. I think they pulled the trigger on. I think they pulled the plug on Hit Row just a little too soon.
I mean, the top dollar was the biggest problem there.
You talking about the big goofy dude that's
yeah, because he really wasn't a good wrestler. That will hurt. Cause hell, you gotta look at it. B-Fab, I don't even see Charlotte wrestle like that, but she be hanging with Montez and Dawkins.
Who she fucking? Cause she's staying around.
I mean, I don't know, cause like I said, you already know Montez with Bianca. Dawkins just got married to his wife, so I don't know who she messing with, but I mean, and then even with Montez, he been kind of. He done expressed vocally that he looking for like he want to push. But I tell Montez personally, the love that you have for Dawkins is holding you back because you are definitely a superstar by yourself, but you want to keep holding on to Dawkins. And I ain't saying that you ain't got to, and Dawkins is not a bad person, but if you
is pretty good. I saw a couple on a couple of their matches that Dawkins can hold a match for a minute.
He can. He had a singles match on SmackDown. He did damn good in there by himself. But if you compare the two, Dawkins is definitely. I mean, like Montez is he's main event status. He got the mic skills. He got the wrestling ability. He got all of that.
He definitely got the charisma. He definitely got the charisma. Can we see a double?
I mean, you could give him the arrogant mindset. You can give him the arrogant character. Yeah, I'm one of the prettiest looking dude in the business. You know, I'm one of the best dressed in the business. My wife is one of the baddest women in the business. Like he could be like, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say more so like the mixture of hip hop, Jay-Z for saying the wife wise, and add the Shawn Michaels personality. I'm a good looking man. The women want to screw me, this, that, and the third.
Double heel turn. A double heel turn with Tez and Bianca. Cause see, I didn't watch much of Bianca in NXT, but they said she was a heel. So I went and watched the clips of her. That really made, you know what? Her heel, that heel Bianca turned me on. Good God Almighty, turned me on.
You just a nasty old dude. But but you know what's crazy? That'd be a good idea. Bianca and Montez turning heel and be like a power couple. Something that they wanted what Seth Rollins and Becky to be. It actually will work for them.
It'll die too soon because it's nothing you can do with that. There ain't so much you can do with that. Like who you gonna put up with that? Put together with that?
It's a few couples now. You got Johnny and Candace. You got Seth and Becky. You got
you ain't got to necessarily have not no couple off.
Yeah,
but you ain't. That's how I'm looking at it. You ain't got to have no couple off where it's like you got to have Seth and Becky go like they can hold the belts together for a while and they can just be bragging about it. Yeah, we even though we got the belts together and we're a married couple, but nobody can stop us and we need each other to do X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm looking at it.
You need Lash and Trick. Shit. You can do Cora Jade and Braun.
Nah.
At least that's how I look at it.
Gotta get old quick. But it is.
You know what? I'm finna go on the end of the show because you really being dick tonight. Like you've been a dick all day, Mike.
Yeah, it'll just get old. It'll get old quick.
So any Falcon fan watching this game, for everybody that blame Coop Sunday, I just watched Jay Elliott miss 2 field goals. So yeah. I'm sorry, he missed 3 field goals, an extra point and 2 field goals. So I mean, hey, I'm sorry, he was 2 for 4 tonight. So it happens. Just want to throw that out there.
Yeah.
And now nobody want to see no damn Ocean Spray or whatever the fuck his name is.
Ocean Spray? Who the hell is that?
That little flippy dude.
What else? Mike, what is going on with you today?
No, I like MJF. I like MJF. I like Swerve, but that Ocean Spray, yeah.
Got no talent.
Huh?
MJF got zero talent.
I'm not talking about talent. I'm talking about just like him.
Ocean. I don't even like the name Ocean Spray. What kind of mess is that?
His name is Will Ospreay. Might just been a dick right now.
Oh, help me out, because I'm over here looking crazy. Like his wrestling name really Ocean Spray.
I call him Ocean Spray.
Well,
they just got a couple guys there, like you can just, but that's what I mean. Like it's cool over. It's just certain things that shouldn't be pushed too far because it'll get old fast. And it's like I do like the fact that that they are getting they time they last little hurrah over there at AEW. I do love that. I love seeing that though because like
Well,
as long as I don't have to see them damn Jackson boys, I'm cool.
I watched a little thing on there. I don't think Adam gonna be coming back doing all the goddamn flipping. I think Beth done put her foot down.
I mean, he better shit. The motherfucker ain't gonna have no foot left.
Motherfucker damn near 55 years old, goddamn.
Jumping off the top of a damn. What the fuck wrong with you?
And you talking about Adam?
Yeah.
I wish doggone the hardest wives would talk to them. Well, at least Jeff wife. Matt wife don't look like she be playing. She probably done told Matt, boy, you ain't gonna be doing too much of this now.
Adam don't do drugs, heavy drugs. See, Jeff do heavy drugs, so he don't feel that shit. So I hate to say it.
Jeff, he is no longer on drugs.
He's being like that no more.
He ain't on drugs like that no more, man. But he was. He was.
Darby ain't gonna kill himself. That's for damn. Now that right there, true.
Who?
What?
Darby Allin.
Oh God.
Yeah, something wrong with that boy.
I said I do remember. I do remember the days of Perk Hardy. Now I do remember them days. Perk Hardy was definitely on 10.
Yeah, but see, Darby Allin, that shit. Look, get what? He stay hurt. He stay out. He stay out.
Folks out here doing BS. Like that's what it is.
They addicted to them cheers. That's all. They addicted to the cheers.
I gotta take me a little break before we start late night with the truth. Tonight we talk, are there any what happened tonight on
Tonight on what?
Late Night with the Truth. You didn't even tune in to my first show last week, Mike. Late Night with the Truth.
Oh, you ain't say nothing. I ain't hear nothing you said. You just said Late Night with the Truth.
I told you right before I went on. See, you don't be listening to me, Mike.
You ain't say nothing now. I'm trying to figure out the hell all you said was
Late Night.
I
don't know what's going on with your stuff because it was like echoing and then silence and then it echoed. We didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, I didn't hear you.
Listen, chat. I appreciate everybody checking in, man. We're gonna do this every Thursday. We're gonna make sure we start early enough so it won't be past for Travis's bedtime. What I was told last week. We're gonna make sure Mike have a better attitude because he's a complete and total dick today.
I have not been a dick.
Palpatine mode.
Look, we just been way too we've been way too complimentary to this bullshit wrestling that we've seen, and I am not gonna sit back and just like it because it's the most popular thing right now. It's still bullshit.
I'm kind of in my feelings about Damian Priest. I'm gonna have to get myself together on that.
Watch it, y'all so damn stupid. I'm sorry.
Again, man, I like Priest, but he see, I wish I couldn't get fined by saying this word, but he just acting like a you know what, and I'll just leave it at that.
A garden
tool? Y'all, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and I like I said, I'll leave it at that.
A garden tool?
No.
It's close. You close though.
He's acting vaginal?
Yeah.
Vaginal, okay.
Yeah.
That ain't really what he's trying to say, but yeah.
I'll leave it at that. I'll just leave it at that. I don't want to say my alphabets right about now, and I'll leave it right there.
Okay. Make sure y'all
you try to get me fine, motherfucker. I know what you tried to.
Hell, I done paid enough. I done paid for the cookout.
Damn.
Yeah, make sure y'all tune in to 6 Man K, Mad Mike Podcast. Truth be LT working with you.
You said what now?
Where can they plug yourself, please?
Oh, I mean, well, you can find me on Twitter. Well, Twitter name is at wordplay_kid26. Or you can find me on this new app now called Blueski, which is the same. It's my name, my profile name is still the same except for without the underscore. So,
and you can also find his beard between some women. Never mind.
Man,
why every time I turn around, it ain't you, it's Sam always doing.
You guys, we got
to go. We got to go
in 6 days, 23 hours. If I'm not suspended again.
Everybody always talking about my beard being somebody's dog. I just don't understand what is happening here.
We got to go. We don't kill stuff. No.
We're gonna see you guys in 6 days and 23 hours. I'm your man OG Truth, heard from my man LT. That's the Senator Palpatine, Mad Mike. On the Exclusive World of Wrestling, we always seek to speak the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Hopefully we'll have main event back in the fold next Thursday. See you all next Thursday. Those who are subscribed to my channel, tune in about 30 minutes, and we're gonna go late night with the truth.
Mm-hmm.
We out.
Later.